Hello, all YouTube viewers. My name is Dennis Ramsey, world famous folk artist. I live in Kempfletown, Nova Scotia, Canada. Today's topic is animal cruelty. Let's stop in 2018 animal cruelty all over the world. Stop abusing the dogs and cats. And let's get cat shelters for all the stray cats in the world. Let's get dog shelters for all the homeless dogs. In the town of Kempfel, we have numerous stray cats. Let's get a cat shelter in the town of Kempfel. I say this to Mayor Sandra Snow and Deputy Mayor Eric Boland. Let's get a cat shelter in the town of Kempfel for all the stray cats. We have about 15 vacant buildings in the downtown of Kempfel. Let's use one or two of them for the stray cats and the homeless dogs of Kempfel and Kings County. Anyhow, let's stop abusing the animals out there in the world, peoples. All over the world, if you abuse a cat or a dog, it should be an automatic 6 months in jail. And if you kill a dog or cat, it should be 3 or 4 years penitentiary time and hardcore penitentiary time. Anyhow, in the Kempfel town, we have numerous stray cats that freeze to death during the winter time and have no food to eat, no shelter. Let's get a cat shelter built in the town of Kempfel so these cats have a warm place to sleep and something to eat. Let's adopt these cats out to loving homes all throughout Nova Scotia. Anyhow, in Kings County, Nova Scotia, we have about 12,000 stray cats. And every year the number increases a little bit. Let's build a cat shelter in the town of Kempfel. All you millionaires and billionaires out there, please spend some of your money for a cat shelter in the town of Kempfel. We have numerous vacant buildings in the town of Kempfel. My plea today is to stop animal abuse all over the world. No more animal cruelty. I notice sometimes when I'm watching TV, these commercials keep popping up. Please give $20 per month to take care of the dogs and cats and get them homes. That is good, but we need more cat shelters and dog shelters also. The cure is to adopt these animals out to loving families. Also to spade and neuter these animals so there's no offspring to worry about. Anyhow, let's stop animal cruelty in 2018. Let's get the cats and dogs good homes to live in. In the town of Kempfel, the problem is very serious. In Kings County area, we have about 12,000 stray cats. That's a lot of homeless animals. Anyhow, we need more cat shelters in Kings County. The SPCA is filled to capacity, so we need to build new shelters for the cats and dogs. Anyhow, all you pet owners out there, stop abusing your animals if you're doing that. If you have a cat or a dog and you're neglecting it and not feeding it and abusing it, please turn it over to the SPCA or the authorities. Anyhow, I'm sick and tired of animal abusers. If you abuse a cat or a dog, you should spend 6 months of hard time in jail. If you kill an animal, like a dog or a cat or a horse or a bird, you should serve 3 years in prison. This slap on the wrist of a little fine or probation is not enough. Should be 6 months in jail if you abuse an animal, and if you kill an animal, you should serve 3 years in prison. This is Dennis Ramsey's belief. Anyhow, throughout the whole big world, let's stop animal abuse in 2018. Mayor Sandra Snow let's get a cat shelter in the town of Kempville. There's numerous vacant buildings in the town of Kempville, businesses that left Kempville to go to greener pastures. Let's use some of them vacant buildings to start dog shelters and cat shelters. Anyhow, Mark Phillips, you're the head town hall administrator. Why don't you start a stray cat building for the stray cats in Kings County area, please? Anyhow, in the town of Kempville, we need more art galleries. Dennis Ramsey is a world-famous folk artist. I paint folk art paintings and abstract art paintings. In 2018, I had to raise the price up to $100 each to $200 per painting because of the high cost of inflation and because Town Hall of Kempville won't let me out between Monday to Friday to do folk art displays. I'm only allowed out on Saturdays and Sundays to sell my paintings in the town of Kempville. The town hall is very mean and their spirit is kind of full of hatred. The yard salers have to suffer because of this yard sale bylaw. This yard sale bylaw hurts the poor peoples of the Kings County area. Thousands of people depend on their yard sales for money to buy bread and eggs and hamburger and foods. The town hall made this stupid, dumbfounded yard sale bylaw 4 years ago because one guy didn't like Dennis Ramsey selling paintings outside his house at 27 Canaan Avenue, Kempville. Now I live at 27 Canaan, C-A-N-A-A-N Avenue, Apartment B, Kempville, yellow house, white trim. I live in the upstairs apartment, and there's no lady that lives downstairs. Anyhow, we need to get cat shelters in the town of Kempville. We need dog shelters all over the world. In 2018, please stop the animal abuse. Please stop it. And I think the penalty should be stiffer. If you abuse a cat or a dog or a horse or bird or whatever the animal, it should be 6 months in jail. Hard time. And if you kill an animal, a dog, cat, or horse, or whatever, you should spend 3 years in penitentiary. Automatic sentence. No fines, no probation. Anyhow, getting back to the yard sale bylaw, this yard sale bylaw hurts the poor peoples of Kempville. The poor peoples are only allowed out on Saturdays and Sundays to sell their folk art paintings and abstract art paintings, and the yard salers can only sell their yard sale items on Saturdays and Sundays. This is a very bad bylaw, very bad, because it hurts the poor peoples of Kempville. All these yard salers and artists have to use the food bank now because they're not allowed to get any money out of their goods to buy food to eat. So they're going to be using the food bank more. And this takes away from people that really need it, or people that, could use it worse than we could. Let me sell a few paintings now and then. I don't have to use the food bank. And the food bank can be used for somebody that might need it a lot worse than I need it. So, that's the moral of my story. Change the yard sale bylaw, Sandra Snow, and let us out 5 days a week or 7 days a week. Selling paintings and yard sale items hurts nobody. If anything, it makes Kempville Town more interesting, and it makes Kempville a brighter place. Anyhow, getting back to the cat shelters, yes, we need a cat shelter for the stray cats in the town of Kempville. Mark Phillips, Sandra Snow, Eric Boland, please build a cat shelter in the town of Kempville, or use a couple of the numerous vacant buildings we have here for the stray cat problem. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening to my concerns, and you have a happy new year in 2018. And don't forget, buy Dennis Ramsay's paintings, 902-365-5044, or visit me at 27 Cayman Avenue, Kempville, Nova Scotia, Canada. Anyhow, Dennis Ramsay is the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be at folk art painting. You have a nice day and a happy new year in 2018. And all over the world, stop abusing animals. No more animal cruelty. Have a nice day. Peace out. Peace out.